Okay. Hi! In today's video, I nak answer some of your frequently asked questions. I ada tanya kat Twitter, like ask me anything, and banyak gila orang hantar, even DM or buat hashtag lah dekat Instagram semua. But I'm gonna answer only 5 questions. Orang paling kerap tanya, and I macam tak nak jawab every orang tanya sebab macam it's the same questions every single time. So, in the future, if orang ada any questions, dia boleh refer to this video and tahu the answers. Okay. The first question is, how do you find balance between work, family and partner? Basically, like in that question, macam mana I manage time, macam mana I kerja sambil belajar. Okay, so I kasih you like a little backstory. Before I jadi influencer, YouTuber, semua ni, I was already working. I work as a part-time tuition teacher and assistant manager dekat at this tuition center. So I was working and studying back then. I worked there for almost a year. Every single day, even during the weekend, Sabtu, siang I would go to class, malam I kerja. Time tu I earned around RM800 a month. It wasn't that much, tapi it's just enough for me to finance myself, as in I no longer minta allowance from my parents. I try to, like macam makan, fuel and like stationeries ke, macam anything yang I boleh bayar, I would pay for myself. Lepas tu I baru belajar nak bayar for like my everyday thing. That went on for close to a year. It was a bit hard to juggle everything sebab pagi, siang I would go to class. I have like, like meetings with macam like my group mates ke buat assignment. And malam I would go to work dekat tuition center tu. Because it was still new to me, I still tak ada nak balance lagi, but I manage, alhamdulillah. And then I quit because my dad kata no, like benda ni macam dia just stress tengok I stress tau. So macam okay lah, I quit. And then I jadi like YouTuber semua ni. Okay, so to answer the question, how do I find balance between semua tu? First of all, I try to be really organized. I can stay organized. And okay, how do I stay organized? I have like in my phone, I guna calendar, Nifa Ajai. So today I ada Melinda Loy dekat Astoria Ampang at 10 in the morning. Kom next week, and then ada like lipstick mascara punya meeting. And then ada Zalur Raya, and then ada L'Occitane. And I even letak my class, my exam, contohnya macam 7 hari bulan, hari tu I have exam in the morning. And then I kena pergi French Embassy dekat G Tower for an event. And then I pergi Alia Basamam punya fashion show. So macam like 3 benda I letak in one day. And the event is color coded. So green is class, blue is social events or events lah kan. So macam I try to stay organized this way. Another way is to use a planner. I have this planner, but this planner is more to travelling or macam like if I have like places to go yang, okay, I tunjuk lah macam ni kalau I travel, okay. So this is my like January punya, I tunjuk my January je lah sebab ada private things dalam ni. This is my January punya schedule untuk travel India. So I tulis India sini, I tulis ni, and then I have all my flight details here in case kalau mana phone hilang ke apa, whatever. I punya India flight itinerary and Spain flight itinerary I, nama plane, di berapa. So just in case macam if anything happens, I ada dekat ni. And then my tuition fees, like ni macam more to like travelling and finance basically. Planning from dark. And so macam tu lah, you try to stay organized. You tulis everything, apa yang kena buat, whichever is easy for you. If you plan it easier for you, if phone is easy for you, macam find the best way to stay organized, okay. And then another tip is always try to prioritize. Okay, let's say you have like 3 things to do that day, and 3 things tu macam it seem macam dia nampak macam important, but sebenarnya like just always gonna be one thing yang paling important, and try to do that one thing first, or do it in a way yang macam yang bagus, faham tak? Macam okay, contohnya today I have 3 things I gotta do. First, I kena pergi Astoria, Galeri Ampang untuk the event. I kena pergi Mid Valley, pergi Shiseido punya beauty workshop. And last kali, I kena balik Kedah. But paling penting sekali, I kena pergi beauty workshop Shiseido at 2 PM dekat Mid Valley. Because it is a paid event. It's an event yang I jadi host. I am macam like it's my event. So I kena be there on time. I kena whatever it is, I gotta be there. Okay, I gotta be there. If I miss my trip to Kedah pun, I boleh still manage tau. Macam faham tak? Macam benda boleh buat. I can drive there semua apa ke. And paling tak penting sekali pun, tak penting lah. Paling tak penting lah basically is the first event of the day, which is the Melinda Loy. Did I pronounce it correctly? Melinda Loy punya event. It's gonna start in like 20 minutes. But I know event macam tu akan start lambat, an hour late. So faham tak? You kena prioritize. Okay? You kena know what's important and try to make sure that one thing, benda important tu you buat dengan sebaik mungkin. Okay? Tak semestinya you kena buat benda important first, but you boleh manage. You boleh macam letak slot dekat apa dalam you punya schedule semua tu. Okay, ni. But okay, you kena tahu okay which one antara ni semua yang paling penting, and make sure yang penting tu No excuses. You kena buat juga. Okay, which one yang you boleh, okay, boleh buat lambat sikit, yang boleh macam push sikit, yang boleh macam like terus keluarkan terus ke, whatever yang penting tu you tackle benda tu sebaik mungkin. Okay, so that's how you stay prioritas lah. And then focus. Kena fokus. If you dah buat plan, if you dah buat apa, you gotta stick to it. Contohnya, I have like a dinner with my parents or family ke kawan. No matter how tired or macam like I'm not in the mood I am, like I'm still gonna stick to the plan. Macam if you dah promise someone to meet them, you kena fokus lah. You jangan macam like bail on them. I know it's very tempting. Penat satu hari kerja semua and then you macam alamak tak apalah, I just wanna stay in and to no. Like try to macam whatever plan you nak buat, like try to stick to it. Okay, try your best to stick to it. I have focus. Okay, focus. Kerja sambil belajar is something that is not for everyone. Definitely it's not for everyone. Okay, if you can do it, then alhamdulillah, but it's not gonna be easy. You can try first. You can try doing a like a small part-time job or do like side income punya business, jual things. Jangan dive head first into something yang you tak tahu what's gonna happen next. You tak tahu you boleh adapt, you boleh handle ke tak. Like jangan macam study and then you terus sign up kerja, ambil banyak masa education you terbiar. Like jangan, like start small. Like, do part-time yang macam like weekends punya job, 4 times a week punya job yang ada like flexible hour. Try bersihkan diri dulu. Jangan tu like kerja like every night and then you tak ada experience kerja before this and terus kerja every night. Jangan like tu, you akan don't do that to yourself. Okay, try dulu. And how do I manage my time? Like I said, I stay organized. I try to stay organized. Okay, Okay, so the second question is, how do you start YouTube? And like what app do I use and advice for YouTubers. I started YouTube in 2015, so it's been 3 years already. 2015 though, I think late or mid, I'm not sure, ingat dah. Mendorong I banyak, obviously is Far banyak gila tolong I from the beginning. And at that time macam the guy I was dating back then pun banyak support I. My friend and my boyfriend back then were very supportive of me. It's been 3 years but baru lagi, tapi rasa macam lama dah. And then editing app, I had a video guna Final Cut Pro app. Dulu I torrent, I download je, but now I bought the damn application. Sebab if you torrent, if you macam download, it's gonna be slow, it's gonna lag, you cannot update. I takut, my worst fear is ada deadline, I dah siap semua and suddenly macam ada file went missing because torrent dia tak stable sikit tau. So bagi macam, you know what, like I know it's damn expensive, it's 1,002. I bought it when it was 1,002 and Far baru kata dia baru beli. Now it's at like 1.3 or 1.4. Crazy. But I bought it because I takut file I hilang, I takut lag, I takut tiba macam crash ke apa time I tengah guna or nak hantar kat client. I macam okay, no. But I nak beli. I beli so I don't have to worry about it crashing. I don't have to macam even if I tukar PC, but I can still download it sebab dah under my name. Dia macam lagi senang, memudahkan hidup I. And the last question is advice for YouTubers. Advice for YouTubers is, if you buat YouTube for the money, like you're gonna be so disappointed because like you're not gonna get any cent in the first year. Like you're not gonna get anything. Like you might get free products, you might get like sponsorships, but you cannot fully sustain yourself financially through doing YouTube only for the first year. Trust me, like you kena ada backup plan. Like you jangan macam like treat everything start YouTube. No, like you akan makan pasir. Like you ada duit, ada income, and then YouTube should be your side income at first. Like YouTube should be your hobby or interest or something like you do like during the weekend at first. And ambil feel dulu. Sometimes orang dah beli the equipment, dah like quit their day job and then focus on YouTube, and then a few months after doing YouTube macam baru sedar yang YouTube set for them, and time tu macam it's too late to like go back already because you dah spend so much on equipment, camera semua. Like start small. Apa-apa benda macam ni you kena start small. Jangan invest everything into like this thing yang you tak sure you minat betul-betul ke tak. Be yourself. Once you dah start YouTube channel semua, like try to be yourself, be your best self. Being yourself isn't enough because sometimes yourself is a shitty person, so try to be your best self. Okay. Lastly, like, don't give up. There's gonna be days yang you macam malas gila, but push through, don't give up and teruskan maju ke hadapan. Okay, so the third question is, how do I stay motivated? The only one thing that motivates I to like work semua ni because I have bills to pay, guys. I have bills to pay. I have so much expenses and bills and like commitments and all these things that I can pay for myself. I have uni, my car, my like everyday expenses, like macam my work semua tu I kena beli camera, I kena beli equipment, I kena beli lighting, I kena beli baju to events. I have a lot of things I kena buy, not for fun but like for work purposes. I think paling banyak kena makan duit I is education, obviously. Like, this semester, oh my god, like next semester Whew, the feast. Damn, son. Pening I. Every time I feel like giving up, I macam shit, I cannot give up because I have bills to pay, guys. Give force I to stay motivated and you like keep moving forward. If you're an adult, you ada tanggungjawab. If you tanggungjawab like nak tak nak, you kena buat kerja lah, okay? And obviously I want the best for myself and my loved ones. So I can, you know, macam if I work, I get money semua, I can treat myself, I can treat my loved ones, I can belajar diorang semua. So benda tu macam motivate I, because I suka tengok orang sekeliling I happy. I suka belanja orang makan, I suka, you know, like spoil them. So benda tu motivate I untuk work harder so I can give them the best. Another way I stay motivated is I try to ada goals. Like macam for this year, I try to aim this much of money like in a year tau. And this year I try to aim this much of money in a month. So I kena work extra hard to reach my goals, and my goals yang I dah set dalam kepala I for every month, every 6 months or every year. Try to aim high. Jangan aim macam like benda yang macam you know you're gonna get, like try to aim something yang you rasa macam oh my god, boleh ke dapat ni tu mana. So dia buat you like dia lagi motivate you, lagi tolak ke hadapan. Okay, then the fourth question is how do you deal with stress? Okay, how do I deal with stress? I'm a very stressful person. I have a lot of stress. Sometimes like you tak ada masa nak stress. Macam you stress tapi you tak ada masa nak layan stress sebab you have things to do. So I guess that's how I deal with my stress. I just always distract myself with another stress, so I lupa the previous stress. Faham tak? You macam like stress tapi you macam I dah biasa with stress because my job is very stressful and demanding, as in macam like I tak nak macam explain tapi tak apalah kan. Okay, so how do I deal with stress is I always make time for my loved ones. I always try to lepak. I macam okay, I dah close hari tu, I call my friend, mana je lah lepak pergi makan. So I unwind time, tak pegang my phone, or macam I don't care about like my job langsung. I borak pasal benda bodoh. I main game, I main Uno, I main Monopoly, Game of Life, apa tu, Tabu, semua all these like board games. I bawa pergi restaurants and just like be stupid with them and borak, joke around. And lepak lah. Lepak is like paling I tak stress kali tak. Macam I macam boleh lepak, I makan, borak semua. Cari benda yang buat you tak stress. Cari benda untuk release your stress. Benda kecil pun. Main game Play-Doh ke, main toys ke apa ke. I still play toys. I still play with toys to this day because benda tu buat I tak stress. Karaoke. In the week tu I dah you know, like banyak gila habis kerja semua. So weekend tu okay, I reward myself by going to a karaoke and just like nyanyi melala. And yeah, benda tu buat I tak stress, okay. Make it a point to have fun once in a while, so you tak stress. The last question is just a random question. I rasa orang tahu because I'm always active online. So the last question is tidur berapa jam selalu sehari? I try to get at least 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Macam last night I slept 2 and I woke up like awal juga. So I think I had a decent amount of sleep last night. But I'll try to get at least 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Anything, if I don't get at least 5 hours of sleep, I cannot function. I cannot function if I don't get my 5 hours of sleep every night. At least, okay. Paling sedap sekali 7 hours to 8 hours. Memang I memang bangun macam ceria, okay. If anything less than 5 hours, I memang cranky mampus because I cannot function. Otak I migraine, sakit kepala, sakit badan. So sleep is super important to me now. Back then when I was still in school or like, you know, 18 to in my early 20s, I'm still in my early 20s, but I'm dah like mid-20 now. I'm 24 this year by the way. When I was like 20-21 tu, I boleh overnight. I boleh macam, if tomorrow exam, I tak tidur semalam, study, and I can still like, otak I can still work, like otak I can still function next day. But now cannot bro, cannot. So that's it. Those are the top 5 questions that I receive selalu sangat. And I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope benda ni membantu you. And yeah lah, okay, tu je lah. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye, love you.